What's going on, my gamers? It's Tanuka Maker TNG here, and by the time you're seeing this, I'm assuming that it's tomorrow and the beta has ended yesterday. So before we get into this review here, I plan on doing a review on what I thought about this beta, like favorite weapons, going over some exotics, and how I think they would do in PvP and stuff like that. I will have some random gameplay in the background, but first off, let me explain what happened like 2-3 days ago. So I don't know if it was PlayStation or YouTube, or maybe both in this case. Both started fucking with me because every time I try to sign in on my YouTube to PlayStation, just upload the data. It's that simple. Shit would just crap out. It keep telling me to sign over again and again and again. But with the help of J-Shark, I found a way to upload another way. It takes a lot longer, so this video is going to take very long to upload because uploading through the PlayStation takes at least an hour because I have to download it to a flash drive and yada yada yada. But on to the review now. Like I said, random gameplay back here with me and J-Shark and White Gamer, so enjoy this look at that as I talk over with my terrible sounding, stuttering, gut-filled mouth because I sound like a fucking horse. It sounds like some. Ugh, I'm already doing it right now. Great. Okay, so let's see. Let's start off with the Let's start off with how my rating of this beta was. If I had to rate this beta on like a scale from 0 to 10, I guess I would give it a solid 7. Hold on, don't get pissed at me already. The reason I'm giving it a 7 is if any of you've ever actually played the first Destiny beta, they had a lot more compared to this beta. Now at first me and Blitz were highly disappointed in what they had. We thought we were expecting a lot more. As I just kept playing Crucible, I was like, you know what, it worked, you know? So, moving on after that, this beta had, for you people who didn't play beta or have not already had it, but this beta only had 2 things, 3 if you were online for the farmhouse, but, cause I missed my chance to get some time in that area, but, there was only 3 things open, which was the Strike, the Quick Play Crucible, which is your common like domination, and they had competitive, which was like a search and destroy. It was very interesting, very fun. But other than that, that's pretty much my only reason. They had like very little compared to the first beta. I don't know if like all betas are doing this, but yeah, I get past it. So I guess we're gonna start off with my personal experience and how I felt. But I don't know. Well, this is totally off script here, so everything I'm saying right now is like top of the head, keep it going, that type of situation. Let's move on to the weapons. So the first weapon I want to go over is the Sweet Business. So after playing with the Sweet Business, this gun, I'm gonna tell you right now, in the future, I will not be using this in a raid because, yes, I like how they work, but it's not really a thing you'd ever find me using during a raid. Maybe like just to fuck around with to try out a new exotic. But the abilities on the Sweet Business don't really work out for me that well, for the main reason that it is a nice looking Gatling gun, but it's like, it's not really that useful if you ever go into a raid or a strike overall with that thing, because it has 99 bullets and it works like a bow pretty much from like Advanced Warfare or your Devotion from Titanfall 2. Like, it just speeds up as you shoot along, and the damage on it isn't really impressive at all compared to what I thought it was gonna be. Every time I shot a bullet out of that thing, I thought like it was just little to nothing. It was like going into a mission area with literally base starter gear, and you're going into a raid just with the gear you first started out with. That's how I saw every bullet shot. Now, I thought maybe in like a group scenario, like if there were multiple enemies, I think it would come in handy, but after using that in multiple situations where I was surrounded by many enemies, that thing really failed me because, one, I didn't like how like it did no damage. Now I know there was a level cap, like everything was level 20, like 200, but I feel like it could have been better. I don't know, but compared to the other guns I used, I did not like how that one worked out. So I would not recommend, in my case, I would not recommend using the Sweet Business for any strike or raid situation. But it is a good gun. It's a nice looking gun overall. And I feel like it might get more changes when the full patch comes out. Hopefully it does, so I can change my point of view on it, but that's what I'm saying for right now. Next we're up to the Sun. With this gun, I was very surprised and very satisfied with the outcome of this gun. The sleek design alone makes sense. If you actually shoot the gun, it actually heats up over time, it has a nice red glow. I really loved how this gun shot. Nice sound, nice animation, nice reload. It's like a little ball there. But what I really liked about it is the abilities of the Sunshot, Jesus. The sunburn on the Sunshot, I'm gonna say sun so much in this goddamn... Like I said, I'm going off script here. But the sunburn on this was very nice. It could have gone maybe a different way, but I'm not gonna really put my input on what it should have done. But I really liked how this gun shot. It was a nice looking hand cannon too. The design, again, is very nice. Couldn't ask for anything any better than that. But other than that, it's not really something I want to go into. Would I use this in a strike? Yes. Would I use this in a raid? I don't know. I'm maybe left and right. Like, yes, I would. No, I won't. But like, I think it falls on the little edge of maybe no. Because I wouldn't really use it that much, especially when I'm fighting a raid boss. The second reason why I wouldn't really use this in a raid, because its second ability here, Sunblast, when a target explodes into solar energy, it transfers like the solar energy onto them and they start burning. The reason I really wouldn't use this in a raid, because I would have to kill many enemies that are right next to like the raid boss, or like a really strong enemy. Now don't get me wrong, this is a good weapon to use in the raid, but I heard they're gonna have raid locks, like weapon locks, so you can't change out your weapon mid like raid. So this wouldn't really be a weapon I would enter the raid inside of, because I don't want to be stuck with this the entire way through, because when I get to the boss itself, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be surrounded by over 1 million enemies. So I can't just shoot one down and just burn them over time and just blow them up. So I wouldn't really take this in. But if maybe there's like a grace period inside the raid where like you can change out weapons maybe once or twice, I guess I would go with this. So like I would push it up right before it goes to the boss room. But that's just me. Other than that, I'd say use the Sunshot when you get it in the actual game itself. It's a really nice gun. I'd say. But don't go into Crucible with the Sunshot, because if you don't have the accuracy of a fucking eagle, do not take that thing into the goddamn Crucible. You have no idea how many people I see and try to kill me with that thing, and only kill me by shooting me from behind or when I'm at really low health. Even when they shot me from behind, I would just be able to turn around and shoot them down, because I'm either a hunter, so I could just dash out a last bullet into a cover, or I would just like literally turn around with a Titan and just throw up a shield. Thing is not good for putting down players. I don't know, it depends on maybe the light level. It might, because those level disadvantage in the Crucible to do certain areas, but that's like I said, my personal opinion. I did not use a Warlock during the beta, but thanks to one of my friends, I was able to get a preview on the gun that they have. Now, this thing is really good. Like, I mean, really good. Really looking good. Now, the exotic for the Warlock was a Wrist Runner. I didn't get a picture of it, just like the weapon alone, but as you can see, this gun looks very nice. Now, this thing has two abilities, which are freaking awesome to look at. Now, the Wrist Runner is a submachine gun type gun, and this weapon was really damn cool to see, and its abilities are just top notch when I saw it. But its main exotic perk is when you take damage from arc, this weapon becomes more powerful and you have resistance to arc damage, and kills it extends its overall status. Now, Crucible wise, this thing is good. This thing is really good, especially if you go with someone who has like a arc gun. Oh, that thing was good. That thing is good. Its second perk is I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna bother trying to pronounce what that word is because I have terrible English. But this gun, well, no, Jesus. This perk for the gun allows you to anytime your arc is activated, it will shoot a chain of lightning from enemies to enemies and has a chance of returning the ammo to your reserve, because I don't think it goes straight into your clip. Now, raid wise, no, let's not start from raid. Strike wise, I would take this in depending on the boss that is going to be there, and if the boss is going to be shooting arc at me like 24/7, like the raid boss, not the raid boss, the strike boss that was at like the very bottom floor, I would use this gun because I can chain the shots, and then I also gain resistance and stuff like that, yada yada yada, moving on. But raid wise, depending on the boss at the end, I don't know about this gun because one, when the raids first come out, no one will know what the boss is like, so this is gonna be like a throw ahead gun, so I won't really know how this weapon works, but this is a very singled out weapon, like made for like one type of elemental damage. So overall, I would not take this gun into a raid. My perspective. But as always, I hope you all enjoyed this little video here because it's gonna take forever to upload on my end here. So if you all did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like. Just gotta be a part of Shadow Rose Army. I'm the New Gamer, and I'll see you guys and girls next time.